Hello, my name is Jeff Henson. I've been an advisor for, next month will be 40 years. So a long time. My background is in estate tax planning. I partnered up with a couple of tax lawyers years ago. We've been doing workshops up and down the East Coast ever since. I was not into annuities, and I'm new in annuities. It's not as complex as estate planning, but no less difficult to make a living. There's a learning curve in everything we do. I don't care how long you've been in the business. Every day is a learning experience. So with that said, I found something that really changed things for me, that drastically accelerated everything that I do. Normally, when I go on an appointment, my appointment consists of finding out how much money the client has, running an illustration, putting together a presentation, going and doing a fact finder. Sometimes we uncover more needs. We go back to the office, we call our upline, we get more illustrations. We go back out and maybe we run into some competition, we have to overcome that, maybe we have to do some research. It takes hours and hours and hours, and sometimes 2, 3, sometimes 4 appointments before we can make a sale. I think that's probably pretty typical. Last month we were doing a lot of traveling around Christmas time. Wasn't planning on doing any workshops or anything. I just bought some internet marketing leads to keep me busy before Christmas, before we were traveling to 3 different states in a short period of time, so I didn't want to start something I couldn't finish. So normally with these types of leads, I'll sell 2 or 3 out of 10, which I've been told is pretty good, but they're normally small sales. Once in a while you get a halfway decent size one, but so I had 4 appointments that I made out of the 8 leads I bought. I think I actually bought 7 leads. So I had 4 appointments. I went on the appointments, and guess what happened? I sold every single one of the 4. Pretty exciting, right? So I attribute that 100% to Annuities Genius. And here's the reason why. When I was there, and let me just say this, I am absolutely new to the software. I don't claim to be an expert. I'm learning the software. But what it's done for me so far is absolutely phenomenal. And I'm not a big annuities producer. Like I said, I'm new in the business. I'm used to doing large life insurance cases for estate tax purposes. And so I'm still learning. I do $2-3 million a year. Not a big deal. But my first 35 days using this software, I doubled my annual production. $2 million in my first 4 appointments. Now, excuse me, the interesting part of that was that a lot of these sales, they told the internet marketing companies I have $100,000 or I have $200,000. And in each case, when I went in there and used the software, I ended up getting much more money than they originally had earmarked. And the reason why is very simple. When you go in there, sometimes there's some tweaking to be done. And some of you might have the ability to do illustrations like right on the spot. I didn't. I'd have to go back and get more illustrations. I am able, with the Annuities Genius software, to tweak any illustration with any company immediately, on the spot, in seconds. If I have a client that has an income need, I can show them the highest income payout available in America to the lowest in seconds. I set up a monitor across the table for my clients, and they are glued to Annuities Genius. This software is unbelievable. If I have competition, I can pull them up. I can look at their brochures. I can look at their indexing options. I can see historicals on any company I want. 5, 10, 15-year historicals in seconds. That kind of research usually takes a lot of time. And I can do it all in seconds. If I'm looking for a growth product, if I have competition, I can do side-by-side comparisons. There's so much more you can do with the software. Like I said, I'm still learning, but I'm so excited about it. Now, I was asked to do this, and this is my honest assessment of this. As a former brokerage rep, district manager, sales manager, regional field trainer, and salesman for 40 years, I can tell you that I have never found any sales tool that made such an incredible impact so rapidly. In each case, like I said, my clients are glued to Annuities Genius. They start asking me questions. You know, so-and-so salesman came by last week and showed us this product or that product. And I'm able to pull those products up. And most of those products I sell. There's reasons why we don't show certain products. We've been around a while. We know what the best annuities out there. We know who has the best renewal rates. We have all that information. And normally when you're trying to educate your clients, it's just a conversation. But being able to have beautiful presentations available with graphics, being able to back up what you're saying with actual facts on the screen is a huge advantage. Now that's my opinion. You really need to try the software. But the honest truth is, if it was up to me, I would be the only one in the country that had this software. I'm not looking forward to all my competition having the same software. I think it's that good. Check it out.